The question is, if the man of your dreams fits all your desires, asks you to bow for him, would you? Go ahead and play the video. Or no audio video is fine. Go ahead. This is my ex-girlfriend, by the way. Boom. Huge bow. Did you see that shit?
And she got rewarded.
Huge bow.
Huge bow. Giant bow. And then, this is the rest. She's, doing the whole hamper thing. This was after a long podcast shoot. She had my dinner ready. She's got my beer ready. My noodles ready. I don't know what the fuck was in the left corner ready. The tomatoes.
Whole tomatoes, Ryan.
Whole tomatoes ready. I actually dumped her because of that.
Yeah.
And then get ready, play it again. We're just going to watch the bow part.
By the way, while you're doing ordering, you got to order in some of those.
Huge bow. Do you see the depth? Did you see the depth?
That's a really good bow.
I had to teach her that. Like, she tried to do, give me a half-ass bow. I had to say no.
Full.
Further.
To your teacher?
Full bow.
Huh?
Did you say teacher?
Yes, that was my I was groomed.
I don't know. You had to teach her. My bad. It took audio processing.
So the question was, if the man of your dreams fits all your desires, asks you to bow for him, don't ignore the other shit after the bow, just the bow. Would you?
I feel like the man of my dreams wouldn't want me to bow, but if for some reason he was on something and wanted it, sure.
Is it on door? Sure. Go ahead.
Guidance doesn't bow to anyone, first of all. So no, but if I
Okay, let me hold on. Let me paint. Okay, so you said you like thick white women.
That's right.
So she's thicky icky.
Racist.
She's the thickest white girl you've ever. Why your eyes? Your eyes are closed and
Think
you're
about my
picturing
fiancé at
that
home.
shit.
That's right. That's right.
She's thick, thunder thighs, thunder thighs.
That's right.
Thicky icky.
Fucking degeneracy knows.
What the fuck?
No bows.
I'm trying to help her out.
All right.
I like the picture you painting. All right.
Yeah, and she's got. Do you like girls with color in their hair?
Oh, as long as they have beautiful hair, I don't care what color it is.
Beautiful hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
You like
preferably
blondes?
blondes.
Long.
Like
no,
blonde,
I actually
blue
don't
eye?
like blondes. That's crazy, but I like brunettes or black hair.
But if it was a blonde, would it be a disqualifier?
I think it would. I mean, that's just for me. I'm
Really?
not sure why.
You'd be
but,
like, oh, you're a beautiful woman, but you're blonde? No way.
yeah, you got to have a lot more to back that blonde hair up.
So, no to the bow. Okay. Would you bow for your
Yes.
perfect guy? Yes.
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 Yeah, I'll even kneel.
You'll need. Oh.
She's
Yep. Yeah, she went. Yeah. She went there.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta play
Guy of
something.
my dreams? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
I feel like over the course of a couple of years, you have really driven this point home to the point where the answers are completely 180 from what they used to be.
I have single-handedly
But
shifted
you brought the bow.
cultural zeitgeist.
Oh,
You
boy.
brought the bow in, Brian.
I've brought it in. Well, it depends on the panel. This panel seems. Would you bow for your perfect man?
Is it a one-time thing, or do I have to do it every day?
Every day.
Every day, no.
Every day. How about 3 times a week?
That's a good deal.
Perfect guy. Perfect guy. And he's not German. Because I don't know, you had some. I don't know. That was stupid. So.
Nah.
So,
No, he can be less perfect, and I don't have to.
The
bow.
Asian chick won't bow. The Asian chick won't bow.
She goes less perfect. So I do
The perfect guy? You went in the perfect guy. So
Yeah, I think this deal makes him less perfect already.
but just one clarify. And Felicity, you
Of course.
of course.
She's doing the bow, bro.
Yeah. She's been having some relationship problems because she doesn't do the bow.
No.
She doesn't do the bow.
Now she
I'm just
said, of
kidding.
course.
There is no relationship problems. I'm just saying she should do the bow. So, okay. For you, though. Wait, you said no bow, no bow.
my girl bows to me, sir. That doesn't.
Okay. Well, wait, so are you more
bows
like,
and
I don't know
vows.
how the lesbian relationships work.
Yeah, but
is
I really like this kneel thing
There
that
you
I keep
go. I like
hearing
that too.
about.
Was that good?
I think the kneel is better than the bow.
Huh?
I would sure, yes.
Yeah, the kneel is better than the bow.
The kneel is better than the
Because
bow.
it's like kneeling on your knee, like proposing type.
No, I think
Wait,
I
can you
think I need.
demonstrate on the
I
chair?
really feel like I
Her
need
phrase
both
is
knees.
crazy.
No, not a kneeling.
Yeah, I feel like I need both knees.
Not
Yeah.
a kneeling
Should
bow,
be
but can you just
knighted?
do it on your chair?
No,
my
the
chair.
knighting is the one
You
knee.
don't have to do that.
The
You don't have to do that.
No, it's a kneel on the chair.
What?
On the chair?
I was saying if you would
You
kneel
don't
on the
have to
chair.
do
What
that
the
if
fuck?
you don't
How do you kneel on a chair?
You can do it.
She doesn't. Her legs wouldn't be pointing towards the back of the chair. She'd have to be. She'd have to change her orientation to do it to kneel on the chair.
10 straight.
Fuck are you talking?
What do you?
kneel on a chair? What the fuck?
Where's the Priscilla voice?
Like this.
Oh, she said on one knee.
Oh, one knee or
Getting down
both
on one
knees?
knee.
Oh, wait.
No, no,
hold on.
both
Maybe two on a
knees.
good day.
But that's still
Hold on.
lower than
kneel.
just the...
When you say kneel, are you saying kneel like you're on both your knees?
No, because I can't get up
So
right.
Wait,
Like a proposal kneel? Like I'm going down on
like
one
a
knee.
like a
That's what I was thinking
football huddle
originally.
kneel? Like your fucking football coach.
Wait, wait,
All right,
You're
team.
proposing.
Are we
You're
being
proposing.
All right, team.
That's
Take a
lower
kneel.
than the bow.
Take a knee.
No,
I get it,
that's
though.
okay.
I think both
Yeah.
ways.
It's got to be both.
No,
Yeah.
It's got to be both.
that's what I'm saying. It has to.
I have my
it
reasons
it has to
without
be.
being able to do both.
No, the kneel.
Really?
has to
I would
be
do
both.
two. Yeah, I would do the kneel
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
gotta do
Man of
both.
your dreams, kneel.
It's got to be both.
Man of my
I'll say this: for the perfect woman, I'll do the
there's no-
bow.
That's the question. Will y'all kneel to the girl of your dreams?
Reciprocal, that's
That's
what we
the
wanted to
question.
hear.
That's right.
For the
Reciprocal.
perfect woman,
Bro,
Right?
that's like doing the Black Lives Matter thing where you kneel. It's the same shit. You don't kneel for the perfect woman, dude. What?
Bro.
No, he said bow.
Andrew,
That's a whole thing.
it's a compromise.
Right.
Thank you. That's the most important thing in relationships
Oh my
is
God.
Well,
compromise.
that's the only thing I would compromise on. Nothing
But it's
else.
a compromise.
Sure,
Everything
that's
else-
fine.
Start.
Everything
Are
else
you
has to
doing
be
it
my
every
way.
day or just 3 days a week?
Everything
Say
else has
that.
to be
Are
my
you
way.
in a relationship right now? Are you in a relationship right now, Brian?
I'm asexual
That doesn't mean you're not in a
and
relationship.
a monk. I don't do that.
You would
But you're not
kneel?
bald.
You would
No,
bow?
no, I wouldn't kneel. I would bow.
That's it.
You know what? Fuck
Not
it.
low enough. No, I'm just-
The kneel's kind of weird though. But
The
like
bow?
But if
the
it's
bow, yeah,
sexual.
whatever.
It's behind closed doors. No one has
Okay,
to
but
see.
here's look. And listen to this part. So here's the entailment
You would
of
bow for the perfect
Hold on.
woman?
Here's the entailment
Give it a
of what.
try, Andrew. Your wife might like it.
Here's the entailment.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Never do. You could. There's no way. They would never happen.
Here's the entailment of the. Wait, Pasty, you are a little goblin, dude. You said you were gonna do an ice cream pop. You fucking Canadian. This
This is
Canadian
obfuscation.
guy.
This is fucking
Hold on, I'll come to
obfuscation.
it.
It's
No,
obfuscation.
I'll debate you on the
dude.
bow. I will debate you on
You're
the bow.
obfuscating. This
I'm
is
gonna debate you on the.
amazing.
Hold on, just hold on. I just need to call Pasty out because you said you would do an ice cream pop, and where is it at? Pasty?
Obfuscation.
Jungle
Obfuscation.
ain't gonna protect you. Jungle's not coming to help you out, buddy. Okay. Pelagic, Bebop, and Rocksteady. Okay, not sure what. Thank you, Pelagic. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Is that an inside joke?
No,
okay.
it's not. But it just registered with me, and it is pretty funny. But the bow, the bow,
Oh.
okay.
the bow.
Exact angel
Wouldn't even
of the
work.
threshold.
Thank you,
Is exactly
Spyro, for the messages. Every time I see a nip,
These are great.
It wouldn't even work.
I'm not gonna forget, Brian.
Hold on.
Like I'm not gonna forget, Brian, about this bow thing.
Wait, I wrote down notes in case Andrew.
About the bow?
Andrew fucking challenged me on this shit. Hold on. I need my fucking response. What's it called when people have response
A
trees? or
retort or a rebuttal.
No, but a list of
rebuttal.
them.
Wait, what is it? Fuck. Wait, oh man, I had my fucking.
Oh, you know what though,
Google
Brian?
Doc?
I just feel like we should. I'm gonna change the subject. I just feel like we should change the subject.
No, because you know you're about to get like BTFO'd on the bow.
You're
thing.
right. Let's do this. But I just want to make sure that you know you insisted.
Wait, hold on.
You
before we do that-
insisted, bro. You insisted.
Hold on, we'll do it. But let me let these chats come through because I don't want to be a goblin.
Yeah.
Christopher Murphy, long live.
Christopher Murphy donated
Shop.whatever.com.
$200.
Pull it up.
Long live Big Labia.
Hey guys, if you want to get a Big Labia Matter, shirt, T-shirt, or hoodie, shop.whatever.com. We'll give you a shout out. Streamlabs shows when people make purchases through our shop. Thank you, Christopher Murphy. You're a legend, sir. We have Lucas here, and then we have Big Jungle F. Hey, you didn't clarify, Jungle, what the F stands for. But
he doesn't need to. Now I feel like
wonder,
it's part of the mystique.
Yeah. I feel like we know what that F stands for.
Jungle Felipe. Jungle Fernandez.
It's that. It's Felipe.
Jungle Fred would be so disappointed.
Lucas, someone in the
Jungle-
chat suggested that Andrew and I debate each other. If I had to handicap it, this is how it would go. I believe this, and that. Yep, I agree. I submit to you this.
Jungle donated
technically on the man
$1,000.
of
Pop
the-
champagne. Chair 5. You are dreaming
'cause
of
he said
me,
you would
so
kneel.
technically I am the man of your present dreams. Congratulations.
Chair 5.
You won. When you bow after kneeling,
think she ever
dreams
said
come
what.
true.
You know, Jungle,
yeah.
you're kind of hoeing around on the Crucible a little too much. You're hoeing around a little too much here,
shit.
Jungle. I get the whole, support the people who support, but geez, how much is that, by the way, for Jungle?
I think it's been $6,000.
$6,000.
6, 7.
Cheers to you,
Wait,
Jungle.
Speaking, I mean, hold on.
does
But
Jungle do?
in
Where's all
retort
this
to
money coming
Andrew
from?
on this, Jungle,
Crypto.
if you'd like, I'll arrange. Do you want to go on a date? I think. Do you want to go on a date with Jungle?
Yes. No. I'm sorry.
Can we see a picture?
He didn't.
Right?
He didn't like you anyways.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He didn't like you anyways.
He was just
Whatever, he was just
messing around.
joking.
It was a
It was-
hypothetical.
It was a rhetorical.
Yeah, it was rhetorical.
Brian, it cracked this perfectly good joke, and I feel like you made it kind of weird there.
What?
It's not, no, nothing.
Nope.
A little bit.
I think you made it weird.
Nothing, nah. It's
I think you know him
definitely
better.
you, bro.
I think
So-
you made it.
It's definitely you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, Pasty, you are a little goblin, Pasty. You just.
Pasty.
Oh, should I do a champagne pop or a ice cream pop, bro? I haven't. Wait, what? Huh? Thank you, Andre. Okay, thank you guys for the super chats. Wait, let me
Felix.
find in my notes.
Who the
Andrew.
fuck is that Spurg, dude?
Who?
I don't know. Whoever you
I didn't
just
see
put
it.
up is just
What did he
spurging
say?
out.
I didn't even read it.
Oh, well.
He's just
Spurging.
clicking through something.
Yeah. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, read 100, TTS 200. Do so through streamlabs.com/whatever.
By the way,
So
thank you,
do-
Jungle.
YouTube.
It's been awesome, man. Thank you for so many champagne pops. You've been fantastic this evening.
Thank you,
He's a
bro.
brave and a decent man.
Brave and
He's a
decent.
pioneer.
Thank you, dude. You're a legend.
Yeah.
We need to. You know what? I feel like we got to give Jungle something.
Jungle's amazing.
How about you send Jungle like a whatever
wants a meal.
labia
Yeah.
sweater?
Jungle's like, look,
I got. Do you want? Maybe he just wants like a whatever one instead.
How about?
He
Well,
wants
no.
a big labia one. That's like very niche.
How about both? Give them both.
Okay.
Yeah, give 'em
I'll do
both.
both.
Yeah, we'll do both.
Guys, if you're enjoying the show, Venmo, Cash App, whatever pod, I'm going to do a couple shout outs here. Trevor, thank you for the 5 on Venmo. Thomas, thank you for the 2 on Cash App. Daniel, thank you for the 10 on Cash App. Laura GG, thank you for the 10 on Cash App. Appreciate it, guys. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, like the video. We're going to get right back into it. Twitch.tv, pull up our Twitch, twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow, drop us a Prime sub if you have one.
Okay.
And I need, okay, there's so much to get to. Bow,
Okay.
if you have Amazon Prime, drop us a follow and a Prime sub. And also discord.gg/whatever. Pull up the Discord really quick too. Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
The crystals
I
are
said
on
Andrew.
fire.
Ridiculous.
Pull up the Discord. Guys, go to discord.gg/whatever. We post behind the scenes on there. We post our stream schedule. You gotta join the Discord. Great community over there. And also, final reminder, guys, if you want to get yourself, I already said it, shop.whatever.com. And also Big Labia Matter. Okay, cool.
And
Thank
all
you
that
guys.
stuff.
All of that great stuff.
but up.
Okay. So me and Andrew were going to debate, but I need to find all my notes here to just totally.
But until you
wreck
can,
them.
we should probably get into some of the show notes.
It seems like you're kind of like a little scared.
That's the second time you demanded it. Find the notes.
What?
Second time, bro.
Hold
a
on.
little reverse psychology there for Brian.
You
It's good.
already have notes prepared for this? For like,
It was bound to happen one
yeah.
day.
Oh, so he
It
knew.
was bound to happen one day.
Okay.
One day.
He was like, I know one day. I know. He's like, I
We're
know
about to
one
witness
day
something,
I'm going to
ladies.
admit that for the perfect woman, I would bow, and I'm going to have this debate with Andrew. Here are the notes.
It's going to be, here's how it's going to go, too. It's going to be hypothetical, Andrew wins. Watch.
I think he's going to make
gotta
some really
find
good
it,
points,
though.
though.
He's got to find it.
I'm excited for the points.
Cope, Brian, Cope. You
Hold
co-
on. I got it, bro.
Little Cope.
I got it. Hold on.
COP.
9.
Capital C?
Before we get into it, I need to pose her a question. I need to pose her one thing on the bow thing. So, okay. So your perfect guy. What? That's fair.
Nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Your perfect guy, right? So this would be the perfect guy in terms of what you would find most physically attractive, perfect guy in terms of what you would find in terms of personality. And then if you want, you could add on like he's a trillionaire. So he's the richest man in the world. That's when I'm saying perfect, that's what I'm willing to grant for the hypothetical. Would you bow for that man?
If you just saw what just happened, you would have lost your fucking mind.
Is it on?
It's not a big deal. I'm just talking smack. It's not a big deal. No big deal.
Is it like a flash?
No, nothing like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that I walked by the camera?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Had nothing even to do with you.
Just like TOS?
No, nothing like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Now I want to know what the fuck.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So you're all like OCD'd out all the time, and so if the cameras aren't like where they're
she
supposed
bumps the
to,
camera?
No, she walked in front of it, and we saw the back of her head for like a good 5 seconds before it's. Oh yeah, right. Whatever.
Whatever. I don't
Whatever.
care. It's not a big deal.
All right.
Okay.
He's a changed man.
Answer.
Yeah, right.
3 times a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she's negotiating it.
He's
Yeah, let her
saving
negotiate.
children and world hunger. He's
Would you do
ending it.
well? I'm gonna up it, but would you 3 times a week? Would you do the bow?
Okay.
Okay, 7 every single day.
No.
I don't understand the differential though of like yes, 3 days a week, but no, not to 7 days a week. Like what's the reasoning there? Let me ask you a question. You're working on your PhD, right?
Yeah.
Once you get your PhD, do you want to become a professor? I assume you want to get a good paying job?
I want to become a professor.
A professor. How much do professors make?
Oh, I don't know. I work in China, but not very much.
Okay. If somebody came along, some like really weird autistic guy came along and said, I don't know. He came along and he was like, I'm going to pay you $1 million a year, and all you have to do is you have to work at my restaurant for 10 minutes a day, and all you have to do is just bow to the guests who are coming into the restaurant, only for 10 minutes a day, and he'll pay you $1 million a year, and that's it. Would you do it?
I'll do it.
Interesting. Okay, so that's $1 million a year, but you wouldn't do it for your perfect man who's a trillionaire, who conceivably your shared wealth would far exceed making $1 million a year?
I think it's a different thing because that would be a job, but now we're talking about my partner. Like, why does he want me to do that? I think there's some like power difference here.
Yeah.
Let's even grant.
For sure it is.
Let's even grant that it is a power thing, and he just gets off. He gets off to it.
Same thing as the employer, though.
The employer. Yeah, well, I mean, they
If he has you come in for 10 minutes a day to bow and gives you $1 million, it's not about power.
well, is it?
It's got to be about power, right? But you would still
Something.
do it, even if it was about power. The employer just wanted to see you bow.
What if in every other aspect he's treating you with respect? It's everything that your perfect man, your relationship is about. All he's asking is for a moment of submission to be like, I love you, everything you're giving me, like, I appreciate everything
Thank you.
you've given me. Yeah, it's almost like a thank you more than just like I'm your, I don't know, servant.
Subservient.
Yeah, it's not really in that way. I think sometimes people hear submissive and they think very negative. Would you?
It's really hard to imagine that. Like he.
Well, she's not into
it's a
it seems like. So it's
But
like
it's
he's
just
not the
interest-
right match then if
Right.
she's not into it too.
It's just interesting because she's willing to do it for pay, but not for the perfect partner of her dreams, where she could probably live the rest of her life in a certain time.
I kind of get some of that with it being like your partner, because that's the person you share every meal with, you spend every night usually sleeping in bed with. So to know that that power dynamic is like off for her for the rest of her life in that relationship, whereas a job, she could come in a couple shifts, get a couple mil, and dip.
But look at you. What you're pursuing? Masters, doctors, which one?
PhD.
Doctor,
A PhD. A woman pursuing a PhD or with a PhD is probably not bowing to anyone. So I think it goes right back to
I
the
think women with
substance of
PhD would
person.
bow for $1 million a
Oh,
year.
well, we got one right,
Right?
here who
Yeah.
has her
Oh,
nose
yeah.
turned up, and I would.
She
I
said
mean,
she would.
She's willing to do it as a job, but she's not willing to do it for the partner
Yeah, but
of
that's
her
what I
rest
said,
of her life.
right? So this one, I have a bit of an internal conflict with. Do I think that there's men out there who are very prideful and would be very dominant in a relationship, but would still go to like a Caesar's Palace and bow for 10 minutes for $1 million a year? I think they would.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think that that's even problematic or contradictory. The whole point here is the matter of like love and respect. The idea is that your partner, if they feel like it's showing them love and respect, for you to take the submissive position, they want to see that in a bow. Is that appropriate? That's really what the heart of the question is. Not whether or not you go to a Caesar's Palace and bow for a fucking $1 million, because almost anybody would, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
simple. That's 10 minutes. Of
If it would benefit
Right?
my entire family to go to a Caesar's Palace and bow for 10 fucking minutes in order to get $1 million, yeah, I'd fucking take the $1 million and laugh on my way out.
But in regards to what we're comparing here, where it's her job for part-time work of $1 million a shift, and then the rest of her life is being spent with somebody. It's like you going to Caesar's Palace and they're saying, you have to give up your wife and your children. Here's $1 million, but now you're with me.
Yeah, but that's a completely different type of hypothetical that really doesn't dive in. I don't think the hypothetical gets to the heart of what we're trying to get to.
No, that's her argument, is that she would be willing to do it for work for the 10 minutes of bowing at
Which
a restaurant.
is exactly why I think the hypothetical doesn't get to what we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
I would just concede that I think that most men, if I went to basically any man on planet Earth and was like, hey, show up for 10 minutes and bow to people and I'll give you $1 million, he doesn't give a shit.
And that
Yeah.
takes
He's like,
one
whatever,
moment.
I'll take the $1 million and laugh all the way to the bank, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't really get to the heart of what we're after here. The heart of what we're after is that if a man wants that type of submission from his woman, right, just wants it.
Yeah.
For some reason, he feels like this is the ultimate way in which he receives respect, and you really adore him and love him, would you do it?
Yeah. I've also dated men.
Jungle donated $1,000. Pop champagne. Don't want a date, don't need a date. My woman is stacked with gracious femininity. The both of me is, if I want, she gives, because she trusts me. I don't ask for it. BTW, I'm leaving the F a mystery.
There we go, Jungle. There we go. I've dated guys that were like that like they loved that kind of dynamic, but they also appreciated that I, stronger in other areas.
Right.
It wasn't like I'm always subservient. I'm always like submissive. It was like they loved that I was strong and had a career and they empowered me in it, and it was this really
Is
cool
there
power dynamic.
A different example that you could give her that wasn't specifically a bow. I'm wondering if it's the bow that makes it seem like it's a.
Oh, I think the bow is
Champagne?
The bow is fine.
Yeah.
Champagne?
I'll take that.
Champagne?
I think that the bow is a fine,
You know what?
fine
I'll just
example.
pass the bottle down.
The idea here is like women get on their knees and suck men's dicks. It's like don't give me a bunch of shit about how bowing is too fucking.
Maybe
it's a little too much to bow. It's like no, it's not. Give me a break.
For every day
That's a
to
great
the same
point, Andrew.
person, maybe though, that's
Made by Brian
Still,
Atlas,
it's
by
like-
the way.
I
Argument
mean, if
tailored
there's
by Brian
reciprocity
Atlas.
though,
That
if
is
the
that
guy's
is
on
Brian
his knees
Atlas's
for you,
argument.
This is how I
yeah.
frame the argument. It's like, okay, you won't bow to a guy, but on the first date, you'll have sex with him, you'll give him head, you'll let him blast on your face.
I think
Because I like that though, Brian.
that women feel like they're getting something out of that, whereas the bowing they might think is just like it's just weird for
I think
some
she
women.
just may be an exception to the rule. There's always going to be exceptions. She may be the one of, one
She's
out of
a
1,000
power
that's like,
woman.
no, I'm not going
we
to
found the
bow.
diamond in the rough.
So
That's
I think
fine.
that's what it is. I feel like the majority, other than because you're a little
Yeah.
more masculine presenting, I
Yeah.
think the majority of us were like, yeah, we're going to do that.
I think
for
the more
perfect
feminine
person.
women
The fuck? I didn't
may
even get.
bow.
What
I
the
think,
fuck? It went all the way over there. What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's here.
That's yours.
No, that's yours.
No way.
No, that's yours.
No, it's not.
I've been drinking from the bottles.
Did you want any more?
No, I'm okay.
I've been drinking from the bottle.
Do you want more?
Yeah, fill up
want-
more for you.
okay.
Fill up more for you, and then the rest is for. Oh wow. Okay.
I
thank you.
mean,
Whoa.
it's good. We have a
She
little
went
bit
for
more
it.
time.
Yeah, she's not fucking around.
Jungle,
Former
you're a legend,
bartender,
sir.
I
Thank you,
have
sir.
Thank you, Jungle.
Thank you, Jungle. Oh my God, this guy is on fire. I still have some of the original bottles, so we'll do a cheers. Cheers to bowing.
Yeah.
I haven't. By the way, Brian, I just want to let you know, two times now, you're like, Andrew's running away from the bow debate, and I just wanted to kind of bring it back real quick. Just saying.
I'm out, boys.
I'm out, boys.
By
All
the way,
right.
the pizza and the burrito and the ice cream is coming.
It's coming.
It's on the way, boys. And
Not for
women.
you. You get nothing. Those are the rules.
Oh.
I've done that. I did one time. Well, okay,
It
there's
foamed
one
up a
time.
bit.
You guys can find this. There's some lore, right? I don't know if the frame was on me. Maybe they moved the frame off. Maybe Brian can put it behind the scenes. But one time, there was like an almost full champagne bottle, and I was like, "Fuck, nobody's drinking anything." So I had to make some content. So I tried to toss it back, and the whole thing flared up, and it just went all over me. It was terrible.
And there's something about
Oh, you
champagne
didn't
that bubbles
like it.
more.
Oh,
Hey, Andrew Pasty's asking what
liked
he wants to do a specific kind of pop.
In front of the female panelist.
So
do you mean?
there's the pizza pop, there's the ice cream pop, the burrito pop, the champagne pop. He wants to do a unique
I
kind of
refuse
pop.
to do any type of monkey activity in front of women, ever. I actually refuse to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, pasty. We have bottles of Cristal for 1 Ethereum. My Ethereum thing is in the description for the of the video, so you can do Cristal if you want to do something a bit unique. There's also some.
Oh, I know.
wait.
Hang on. I know what we could do, and this will really piss off Brian, and that'll make everybody happy. If you send in Brian 1 Ethereum, I'll light up a smoke in this room.
No.
Yes. Oh, he'll be so fucking mad. He will be so pissed.
Look, honestly, I don't care. It's the
think-
landlord.
Well, you'll
think
be
all
all
the
right,
women
bro.
just
One
sided with
cigarette won't do it, bro.
Andrew, don't do that.
Oh, dude.
Here's some options, Pasty George. I'll propose some options for a pop. So 1,000. You can have one of the guests, including me. Andrew, are you willing?
I ain't wearing the fucking
You're not
hat,
wearing
bro.
the hat?
No way.
Okay,
Mine is
I'll
Andrew.
wear
do
it.
it for Andrew. 'Cause
For
that's
10
not a big
minutes,
deal.
There ain't
they'll
no fucking
wear
way.
the helicopter hat. You also, I have a couple Dr. Seuss books. You can ask one panelist.
I do want to see you wear the helicopter
You wanna see
hat.
me
I
wear the
do. For no, I don't have